update on the LS swap. I'm about 3 or 4 weeks in by now. Way too much money in, and I still do not have a block. It is still at the shop. I messed up whenever I told them, oh, just get to it when you can. Well, they haven't got to it yet. I really want that block back. But I do have a nice tranny though. Me and the boy picked up a 04 4L60 that has 1 year on the rebuild. And it's not really a marketplace rebuild either, if you know what I mean. The guy actually gave me a receipt for it. Somebody spent like over $2,000 having this thing rebuilt. It was in a 04 Suburban, driven by an old man, I think. Anyway, that's what the seller said. But he only drove it for a year, and then he was on the highway one day. He reached down for a bottle of water, and next thing you know, he was off the road looking at the scenery, and he was in the scenery looking at the road. Fucked the Suburban up, but it didn't fuck up the transmission. But because this was the most viable option for me, that is a big chunk of the money I have wrapped up into this whole swap. And I still don't have a block. I don't have rings, new rings I should say. I have the old ones right here. And I don't know if I need new pistons or not, because I told the shop, if you can salvage 2 of the cylinders I know are bad and save the rest, I'll just put these back in. Cleaned up, of course. But if they have to bore it out and it's cheaper to just bore out the whole block, then I will do that and just order oversized pistons depending on how far they have to go past the rust damage. But I have dang near everything, every gasket, seal, whatchamacallit, the bump stick, head bolts, and I think those are lifters. Yeah, I didn't trust the old lifters, so I just bought new ones, and I probably could have got away with using them. But if I'm this far into the engine, why not? And I also have all the shit to, do the heads with. I scraped this one clean. Not this one. This one turned out okay. Yeah, I have everything, and I actually need to put some WD-40 on those. They're starting to get a little rusty. But yeah, and here I got the rocker arms taking a nice oil bath after I sprayed a shit ton of brake clean and compressed air through them to clean all the junk out. What else is in here? Oh, that's bolts, springs, whatnot. Valves are in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I could do the heads now, but I don't feel like it. And it's gonna take a lot more time than meantime, I think we can focus on this thing. This poor thing hasn't got up and went anywhere since I snatched the carb off of it for the caddy. But she's been pretty forgotten about. Kind of like that fender that goes on the Cadillac. But somehow, all the tires still have air in them. This one is a little low, but has air in it. I think it's about time to open the hatch and see how many wasps are in these holes, including that one. Nothing yet. Huh? Clear. Somehow. Sweet. The floor is clean-ish. That 415 makes it shiny. Any rat shit? Any new rat shit, I should say? No? I don't think so. Oh yeah, she's in still good shape. A little bit of mildew growing on the ceiling, I think. Oh yeah, a little bit of growth on the steering wheel. No big deal. Well, let's see how many wasps are under here. It is with my good hand. None? Okay. Ooh, someone's barbecuing. And it's not the truck because it doesn't smell like burnt electrical. Only because there's no battery in it yet. So yeah, as you recall, it does not have a carb or a dipstick. But we're not going to worry about that one. We'll worry about that if the audible low oil alarm ever goes off. But I'm surprised I haven't found any wasp yet. Usually these things are fucking full of flying shit that wants me dead. So yeah, it doesn't have a carb here. Walking up to the house, it has one here, or here, or here. This one needs a rebuild, this one needs a rebuild, this one needs a rebuild. This is the junkyard Quadrajet I found. I have a kit for it. I also have a kit for this one. But I don't have a kit for this one, even though this and this are, they might use the same fucking kit actually, because they're kind of the same design. But I'm just gonna go with this one. So I just realized I do have a rebuild kit for this. And just let me go grab it real quick. Oh, there we go. Rebuild kit engaged. Take 2. Fucking stupid weak finger. There we go. This finger ain't got a lot of scrimp in it right now, so it's gotta thumb wield it. Camera stand, check. Safety squat. Brand new. That's a vacuum. I thought that was a fuel inlet for some reason. That's the fuel inlet. Oh. There we go. And that carburetor pump out too. I know. Oh yeah, there we go. Carburetor pump's clean. Vacuum poured out real quick. Oh yeah, right in the cut. That feels good. Yeah, only stings a lot. She's clean. Alright, part 2. Safety squint, check. I think I did a before shot, but it definitely looks a lot better. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little better. Not the greatest, but yeah, it probably works though. I had to go part shopping in the back of the lake real quick, and yeah, I found some questionable condition carburetor gaskets. You got two to choose from. One is like metal with a little bit of rubber on it. One is composite with a used composite one. Yeah. Oh, I have three. This one's nasty. Fuck it, use all three of them. They're bound to make a seal, right? Huh, wrong. I'm just gonna go with this one. Oh, maybe this air cleaner too. That might come in handy. Okay, here we go. This poor thing needs some love too, but fuck, my ADHD can only handle so much. Back into the truck, rip the rags out, and hardly any rat turds and corroded to nothing bolts in this intake. So that's good. Spent way too long of a time looking for carb studs. Little did I know, I left them here. So that's great. Got the carb on. And you say it, Thomas?
What?
You got the carburetor on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all bolted down. Coil somewhat secure.
Can you help me get there?
Yes, I'll help you. Throttle linkage is done. Springs are good. I just need to do fuel lines and vacuum lines, and it'll be ready to fire. Oh wait, no it won't. I found this. Fucking rats chewed it. Great. Yeah, so we're gonna fix that because that means no spark.
Get me down, please.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so Dr. Sparky has entered the room, and I have a new connector that I bummed off of a thing in the shed, a distributor. That one's garbage now. But yeah, I got a little butane torch, some wire cutters, some shrink wrap, so I can do this half-ass right. If this isn't too hot and just fucking pings the fucking solder everywhere. Where's the fucking, oh, there's the solder right there. So yeah, I'm gonna torch that together. Well, solder that together, not torch it, and hope it works, and hope there's not more wires chewed that I missed. I really wonder if, when the last time this thing ran it. I actually don't know, because I took the carb off in February or early March, but it sat a long time before then too. And I fucked with it when it got super cold last winter, well, a few months ago, and I tried to do a cold start. It wouldn't cold start. I swapped the coil out for that shitty one, and that shitty one, I remember it working.
Battery?
Huh?
Where are you, Barry?
Battery? It's on the ground.
Where's
It's on the ground right here
Where's your battery?
with its nice fancy go handle. The battery goes right here.
Oh.
Yeah, what's left of this battery tray. She's on. Fuel's buttoned up. Vacuum lines are buttoned up. Gas can in hand. And it's repaired. The soldering I did definitely did not work. Torch just splattered it everywhere, no matter how far away I held it or how close, or heated up the wires to touch it on afterwards or whatnot. It just didn't work. So twisted them together, heat shrunk it, hope it works. Oh, I just saw you go in that crack, little fucker. I knew there was a wasp in here. Let's just hook it up. Any fires? It didn't spark a lot, so might not be any fires. Hop in her and give her a whirl. Okay. Well, I might as well take that down real quick. Alright, full 360 access. Oh, not quite. We'll call it 359. Okay, that feels a little high. It's not very stiff though. That's good. Oh, dome light works. Neutral. Bad oil pressure switch. Oh, blinker works. Sorta. Turns pretty fast too. Good battery does wonders. Didn't expect that to do anything, but fuck it. Alright, gave her a snort of good stuff. Fuel pump or fuel filter still empty. See what that do. Probably backfire and burn the whole rig down. Oh. Oh hey. Oh shit. It's freaking idling. What? No. Oh, there it goes. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, that was close. I almost thought I lost the whole can of brake clean. Okay. Oh, I got that on camera too. Try again. That's why I killed it, because I thought it was going to roll into the fan, but it didn't. That's zero tuning. How? Huh. How the fuck does it just go so good with no adjusted? No timing? No idle air? No jets? No idle screw? Just like it was on yesterday. I see a little bit in the fuel filter. I don't know how it's so quiet too. Oh, it still stinks. Don't worry, I bet the smoke will come out soon. I'm flabbergasted. There we go. Oh, now I'm not flabbergasted. Just kidding. I still am. Dude, no pump. Pump. Nope. I broke it. Alright, spray a little brake clean in it. Fired off on that. And it idles on brake clean. Okay. God, this engine runs so good. It's just a shame it fucking smokes so bad when it's warm. Maybe I'll try to catch it whenever it warms. You might note it would be wise to hit record whenever you start to bring a truck out of its grave. I wouldn't really call it a grave, but it sat there for a while and now it's not there. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to think this tire wasn't actually flat. Smoke's starting to come though. Yeah, it's there. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but my nose is picking it up pretty good. Doing really good. Let's see if it still dies. Yeah, it still dies. I don't know what does that though. Maybe timing, fuel delivery. I'm thinking fuel delivery, if I'm being honest. I'm thinking whenever I gas it like that, it's just sucking all the shit out of the bowls before it has time to fill back up. And whenever I gas it, try to let the accelerator pump fill it up and keep it going. The accelerator pump runs out too. That's just a theory. I'm not that good with carbs, so I don't have anything to back that up. But it makes sense in my head, so I'm gonna go with that. If I wail on the key, it doesn't do much. Now if I come look at this, where's my fucking brake clean? If I do a little bit of this with the brake clean, get my workbench right there, and go back in, roll the key, and it starts. No pumping required. I'm wondering if it runs off of that brake clean soaked filter long enough for the fuel pump to replenish the bowls. It's not full, but I could see it a little bit in the bottom, which is weird because it did the same thing before with the Holly and it ran fine. That's a strange one. Oh well. I think that'll do it. I don't have an alternator, so I'm going to save on the battery and just going to kill it in a little bit. Wish I'd go for a drive, but you know, no alternator. So yeah, there we go. It still lives for now. That 318 it's got to go, man. That stinks. I hate that smell so much, but it runs so good. Who knows, maybe I could actually dingle ball home this one instead of the last one, and it might actually end up cheaper. Or I could put a 440 in it. That'd be cool. Well, that MagnaFlow sure does sound good. It don't look good, but it sounds good. I need to put the tips on. I don't know if I should put them on like this, or do 45s out the corner, like what Big Green has. I don't know, or just leave it like that. Yeah, I might. There's a little camera prop right here. Give it a rev and die. I'll rev it up, and then it'll die. Observe, if you ever can. There we go. Found something. Let's see how long it works. It didn't die yet, so apparently it was just a rev. Now you can see the smoke. Phew, that part was worn out. I wonder why.